And the winner for worst podcast is James Lennon. Wow, I'm speechless right now. This is so crazy. Fuck you, Timothy Chalamet, you piece of shit. Oh my God. A lot of people are saying I'm the Michael Jordan of podcasting, and to that I say I agree. But I have so many people to thank, and I'm just not going to do that because this is all about me right now. And but wow, thank you guys so much. This means the world to me. Worst podcast. Woo, 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 woo. You guys ever see those Instagram reel ads where it's like some fucking foreigner on a stage pretending to do a TED talk, and like you can't see the audience, but like he's pretending there's an audience, but like you kind of have a sneaking suspicion that there is no audience because this guy's like fucking delusional. And he just goes like, "He'll be most interesting man in room." It's like, first of all, dude, the most interesting thing about you is your accent. And honestly, just because you have an accent, that doesn't make you interesting at all. I go to Turkey, I'll have an accent. You think I'm gonna fucking be showered in flowers and like people are gonna parade me around like I'm the fucking most interesting man in Turkey? Doubt it. So we have to have the same energy when the foreigners come to America and try to tell us how to fucking be interesting. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like they're doing a lot of ICE stuff, like the ice cream trucks are taking away the Mexicans and all that shit. I think we should put our focus towards the people that are trying to sell me stupid apps and stupid like rules of how to be interesting. I hate those guys more. I don't even hate the Mexicans. I'm talking to my Mexican guy right here. Angel, bro. But dude, I think that's who we should focus on getting rid of in this country is the people that are on stage talking like assholes, like they got peanut butter stuck to the roof of their mouths. Like, shut up, dude. You're going to tell me how to be interesting? Sure, I'm not that interesting. Sometimes I'm in a room alone and I'm still not the most interesting man in that room. Because I'm like convinced myself that there's a ghost sitting down next to me that like rollerblades on half pipes. He's a blader, inline skater. That's cool. I don't inline skate. I wish I did. But you know, like if I started inline skating, I'd probably be that nerd with like the wrist guards and the elbow pads. That's not cool. That's not interesting. You know, that's just lame. You look like an idiot. So I guess I do gotta learn how to become more interesting, but I'm not gonna fucking learn it from some asshole on fucking Instagram who's selling me some bullshit app that doesn't even work. And like, I wish I would go into more into depth on this topic of conversation, but I never make it past, like once he says most interesting man in the room, I swipe up. Because like, it's just, you can't feed me bullshit. Okay, I don't I go get. Okay? You're on the chopping block, not me, dude. Your head's underneath the guillotine, never me. All right? Having said that, I'm a little interested. I'm interested in how to become the most interesting man in the room. I'm like just interested in the fact, like I wonder what he's peddling. I wonder what his like rules are. Like how do you engage with people? Because I know how to be interesting. Like I know how to fake it. It's called lying. Do that. Guy asks you like, "Oh, you seen anyone? Like you got a girlfriend or anything?" You know what I say? Say, girlfriend. Throw an S on that, dude. Girlfriends. Okay? Girlfriends. All right, I got a roster, dude. If I wanted to, I could have my babes, my roster of babes do a 5-on-5 tournament against another guy's 5 of babes, dude. And I'd have subs. I'd have a couple subs off the bench. You know what I mean? I'd have a 6th woman. I'd have a 7th woman. Backup center. I'd have it all. All right? That's interesting. It's a lie. But the person I'm telling doesn't know that. You know what I mean? That's how you be interesting. You lie. But I'm really curious about what this foreign, like Sven, I'm going to call him Sven, this guy. So he's like, "Here to become most interesting man in the room. My name is Sven. First step 1, you must tell lady she pretty." What? You must put, fucking, nope, not going to say that. See, I'm working on myself. A couple episodes, I got a little off the rails, but now I'm reeling it in. But I'm really curious to see like what he's peddling, like what that app has. I'm even more curious to see like who's subscribing to that. Like I have a couple friends in my head that would subscribe to that would buy into that bullshit, and then like start practicing it. It's like I'd be able to call it out a mile away. You know what I mean? Like he comes into the room, he's like his chest is out, his head is held high. It's like, "What's up, dude? Taking this new class on how to be interesting. How's it going? Is it working?" No, you look like a fucking paraplegic idiot being propped up. Dumbass. Put your chest back in your fucking, put your chest down, all right? Fucking nobody likes that. Have bad posture like a man, all right? You see this posture? This is men posture, dude. This is man posture. This is what it's all about. All right, I'm not gonna be able to walk when I'm 62 because of how bad my posture is now. But that's manly. That's men stuff. You know what? Put me in a wheelchair. That's interesting. That's how you become interesting. Bad posture leads to not being able to walk ever again, and then you get thrown in a wheelchair. Maybe I'll get on stage and start peddling fucking how to be interesting campaigns, dude. I could do that. Maybe I will. That's enough about fucking Sven and his bullshit. Fuck Sven. Hate him. You know what interests me? You know what I find interesting? Not even interesting, I just find it funny. And I don't mean like comedically funny, I mean like when your girlfriend says, I just find it funny, like that's the kind of tone I'm going for right now, by the way. I just find it funny that when I go into like a parking lot at like a strip mall and I see a car parked perfectly in a handicap spot, you don't need that spot if you're parking perfectly. If you're parked perfectly in between the two blue lines, you should not be parked in between the two blue lines. Just get a regular spot. Like, in order to get a handicap pass, they should have a parking test. And like, if you're not clearly over the line, you don't get a pass. That's just how it should go. Like I get it. Like, there's the paraplegics out there who are blowing through a straw to like hit the gas or whatever. They get a spot, sure. Like, throw them in a wheelchair, get them out the back of the van or however they get in and out of cars. But I don't know, the perfect park in a handicapped spot, dude. Do you really need that? Like, and as a disabled man myself, balding redhead, counts, dude. I technically should be eligible. I'm also a horrible driver. Horrible at parking as well. I failed my driver's test 4 times, true story. And the second time I failed was because I was tailgating a pedestrian. There was a guy walking like in the side street and I was like up his ass. I was like, get the fuck out of the way, and he wouldn't move. I was like honking my horn. I don't know. Maybe tailgating a person, a human being, wasn't the best move. Whatever. Third time, hit a curb. Go back to the first time. First time I called the guy that cut me off the N-word, and the guy was like, you're done. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't know you could fail for that. And then the fourth time I failed because I had like a babe. Like, my driver instructor was actually kind of hot. I just kind of kept hitting on her like in the car. I was like, I had my like iPhone connected to the Bluetooth, and I started playing like fucking Barry White, fucking Marvin Gaye. I've been really trying, baby. It's like put my arm around her like seat, like dome, fucking roadhead in a road test. Roadhead during road test. She failed me. I finally passed on the 5th time, but I passed barely. Like, I passed, like, I got the lowest score possible, and they made sure to tell my dad that. So my dad still didn't let me drive after that for like another. I'd like pass my dad like set up a driver's test of his own, even though I already passed the real one. I'd then pass my dad's driver's test, which was like, first of all, he was like, all right, you're gonna drive my truck, which was a stick shift at the time. And I was like, I don't know how to drive stick. He's like, all right, you failed this time. Come back and know it. Come back and know it. It's like, all right, how the fuck am I gonna teach myself how to drive? Can I borrow your truck to try and teach myself how to drive stick? Not without me in it. And you're not gonna be able to do that because you're not allowed to do that. I was like, all right, so whatever. Taught myself how to drive stick with like a fucking online somehow. Hop in the car. My dad's like, whenever anyone tailgates you, you drive slower, right? So I failed because of that. I sped up when someone was tailgating me. So he's like, you failed. I failed that. I failed my dad's driver's test more than I failed the actual driver's test. I wasn't allowed to drive one of my parents' cars till last year. I'm 29, dude. Last year when I was 29, finally my dad was like, all right, you can drive the car without me in it, dude. You passed. Took me fucking 10 years. Crazy. I don't like that at all. But yeah, handicapped drivers, man. I don't like... Also, if you're that handicapped that you need your own specific spot, should you be on the road? I'm not trying to be prejudiced against the handy capable, as they call them. But if you're really that handicapped, should you be on the road? Just a question to think about. I don't even want anyone above the age of 60 to be on the road, to be honest with you. Because they're horrible drivers. My mom's 72 years old. She should not be on the road. Anytime my mom's like, I'm going to go out to the grocery store, I give her a long hug as if it's going to be the last time I ever see her. Because she's fucking not good at driving. You know? I'm like, all right, Mom. You were a great mom. I love you so much. All All right, I'll see you at the wake when you're laying in a coffin because you're gonna die in a car accident because you're a horrible driver. That's what I say to my mom every time she goes to drive alone, and she won't let me drive because, again, I've legitimately failed my driver's test 4 times, and she still has that like engraved in her mind where I can't like. I'm a horrible driver and I haven't gotten good, which is true. I haven't gotten good. But for her to assume that is bullshit. I am a horrible driver still. I just like anytime I'm in the car, I got to get where I'm going. So I just like pedal to the metal. I don't give a shit. Call me Jeff Gordon. I'm fucking weaving in and out of traffic, driving on the wrong side of the road, trying to avoid traffic at all costs. Like I don't give a shit. Like the only time I get angry is when I'm in a car. I don't really get angry. I'm not like an angry guy, but when I'm in a car, I'm like, move, bit. Like if someone stops, does a full legal stop at a stop sign, in a car and I'm behind that car, I honk the horn. They're doing nothing wrong, by the way. They're just abiding by the rules of the road. And I'm like, fuck you. I've got places to be. You don't full stop at a stop sign. You drive faster. You act like it's a speed bump. You know, like you act like it's a fucking one of those things in Mario Kart that like makes you go faster. I plow through fucking stop signs, dude. Fucking stopping. No turn on red? Fuck you. I'll make that decision. Fuck you, I turn left on red. All right? Because I'm left on red on Instagram so much that now I go left on red. That's how it goes, dude. Oh, you can't turn on red? Fuck you, I'm going left. Fuck you, I'll go straight during red. You don't tell me what to do, sign. I don't like the idea that signs are telling me what to do. Fuck that. That's bullshit. You're a sign. You're an inanimate object. Okay? You can't even do anything. You just sit there and fucking tell me what to do. I don't even like when humans tell me what to do. Think I'm gonna let a sign tell me not to turn on red? Fuck you. I turn on red. All right? I have red hair. Turn on myself. That's me turning on red. Which I turn on myself often. Which I'm working on. Working on loving myself a little bit more. Whatever. I almost got into a fight at the bar this weekend. And it was very funny because the dude was like, we were like chirping back and forth. And at one point in time, I swear, he said to me, he goes, I fence, bro. Don't mess with me. It's like, you mean that fucking thing with the little pussy swords? You play make-believe fight? Like you're doing the fucking, are you kidding me? Look at these, baby. Dude, these are real. You don't even have your sword on you. Like, guard, motherfucker. Like, you want to fucking go right now? You fence? Would have been hilarious if I just ran away, like, in fear. Like, I'm afraid of this dude who fences. Who brings that up in a fight? Like, all right, go home and get your gear. I'll go to fucking Amazon and get some gear for myself. And then we could fence in the streets. Honestly, that was badass back in the day. Like, when fucking knights would walk around with swords if they got into any sort of argument. It's just like, guard. That was kind of cool. But fencing is fucking lame. Like, shut up. You play a sport where you have to go like this. Any sport where you have to put your hand behind your back like that, I got news for you, buddy. You're this. You're a little this. Hey. I'm not going to say it, but you're a little hey. If you go like this, like guard with a fucking sword, I don't give a shit that it's an Olympic sport. I root against American fencers during the Olympics. Like whenever I happen to catch that on during the Olympics, I'm like, fuck these pussies, dude. Like, we should not have a single fencer on the Olympic team because of how lame fencing is. We should just like be like, we don't even care about those medals. Fuck that shit, dude. We don't want to win in fencing. Like, be king of the pussies. Like, who gives a shit, dude? But like, imagine like you're about to come to blows, like fist, hand-to-hand combat, like fucking throw the fisticuffs around, and someone just says to you, I fence, bro. How does that translate? It'd be one thing if he's like, I do UFC, then I probably would have been like, all right, fuck, I don't want to fuck with this guy. But he plays make-believe like knights. He's a knight. He's a make-believe knight. He's fucking does this. Fuck out of here, dude. Fighting is lame, though. I hate fighting. So luckily it didn't like come to blows. Luckily he didn't have his sword on him. Otherwise I probably would have gotten fucking paper mache or whatever you guys call it. But fighting is like the lamest thing ever. I hate fighting. Luckily I haven't really been into fights over the years, but a couple like chirps here and there, but like never like actually getting into a fight with someone. Because it is the lamest thing possible. Like for lack of a better term, I'm not gonna say that. Fuck that. But like it just is dumb. Because you never know who you're gonna like fight against. Like you could be fighting against like Brock Lesnar in drag or something, so you think you're about to beat the shit out of a woman, but it's Brock Lesnar in drag, so you never really know who you're fighting. But I don't know, dude. Just like, do you really need to like? Is it really? It's not that deep, bro. That's what the kids say. It's not that deep, bro. Fighting, stupid. Bookmark, period, exclamation point, fighting, dumb. Saw it here first, dude. Like, I want to go to a UFC event and just be like, guys, talk it out. I want to sit front row at a UFC event and tell like fucking Strickland, that pussy who I called a pussy on last week's podcast, like, guys, let's try and talk this out. Let's talk it out. They just actually listen. They stop and was like, hey man, what's your problem? Nothing, dude. I just want to make some money. Yeah, me too, man. How about we just call this a tie? They shake hands. They each get split the purse. That'd be cool. I'd watch that. I'd pay for that pay-per-view. Okay? That'd be cool. Talking it out. You know? That'd be fun for me. I'd watch that. Instead of guys fucking bloodying up a mat in an octagon like cocks. They're cockfighting. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not like a big video game player, but like the last video game I really played was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I'm fucking not even kidding you, phenomenal at Tony Hawk Pro Skater, dude. I could go pro in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's crazy. Like I just fucking like, I don't know how, I think from playing it so much as a kid, I just like muscle memory. I just remembered how to do that shit. So like I just like grind for like 9 minutes, make like millions of points. And it's sick. It's fun as fuck. That's about the only video game I'll ever play. Because I can't do the shooting games. I can't do sports games. I don't like fucking fantasy games or whatever. I don't even know. So I'm not like a big video game head. But I saw this on the internet today about how they're canceling Wonder Woman, the video game. Which makes sense, dude. Because what do you do in the Wonder Woman game? It's like do laundry? Do the dishes? It's the most sexist thing I've ever said. It's called a joke. Right? No, but seriously, like, what do you do in Wonder Woman? Like braid hair, have sleepovers with your friends? That's not cool. It's not a video game. Like they want to play Batman where they can beat the shit out of people. All right? They don't want to like fucking go to home ec, play fucking Wonder Woman home ec, you know? So I'm glad that game got canceled. Not enough women support in video games. Shut up. You guys are all nerds. I called an audience, an entire audience, a bunch of nerds for not playing sports the other day. I asked them, I was like, any athletes in the room? And no one said anything. I was like, nerd pussies. They probably all would have like jumped me after the show if I stuck around, but I didn't, luckily. I was like, you guys are a bunch of nerd pussies. I should be bullying you right now. I don't know. I don't like nerds. Because nerds are smart, and I am not. So I beat the shit out of nerds to make myself feel better about myself. You know? Whatever. I love a delusional homie. You ever get that homie that's like delusional? And they're only usually delusional about the babes. Like, yeah, I hooked up with like 8 chicks in 1 month. I'm like, you got 2 girls a week? Get the fuck out of here. And they're always lying to like, yeah, she had the fattest ass. I was like, I saw that girl. She had a fat everything. She was obese. Of course she had a fat ass. Fuck are we talking about? Also, like after the age of like 21, who cares about how many people you bed? You know? Nobody gives a shit. Shut the fuck up. Delusional ass homies like trying to brag. Yeah, dude, I fucking like totally fucked this chick. It was sick, dude. She like fucking like, oh, I fucking like, like that's all I hear out of their mouth. Anytime they start to like lead into like talking about how they hook up with chicks, all I hear is like, oh my son, shama. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a shit, dude. Fucking unbelievable, delusional ass. Yeah, she had like the biggest tits. Bro, she was 600 pounds. Everything about her was big. All right, her clit was probably bigger than your dick. Like, let's get fucking real here. Fucking delusional ass homies. The worst. Yeah, it was fucking this chick. It was sick, dude. Shut up. I do like the difference between how like girls and guys talk about sex, because like, take a guy and a girl that are on the same exact date, right? Say they both get lucky, they both end up having sex or whatever. The guy is like fucking scumbag about it, because I guess guys just are scumbags. Feminist, bro. Feminist. Femininomenon. Shout out. Shappy Roan. But a guy will tell you like I want to make a sketch where it's like a guy goes to his friends to talk about the date and a girl goes to her friends to talk about the date, and just like the difference between the two. It's like the guy will be like, yeah, dude, totally fucked this chick. Like, it was fucking easy, bro. All I had to say was, you look good. She was on my dick. Then the girl tells the same story. It's like, we were on the beach. The moonlight was glistening in my hair. He looked me dead in the eyes and said I was beautiful. And he said this. He said, you look like the only woman on earth that ever mattered. And then we kissed and we made love. It's like always made love versus fucked. The guy's like, I fucked her. The girl's like, we made love. Which is sad, man. Like, I don't know. Let's find a happy medium there. We made fucked. Is that a thing? I don't know. digging myself a deep hole here, but who gives a shit? Nobody really cares, bro. I hate these videos that are coming out that are like, and these videos have been around like since the dawn of YouTube, and everyone loses their mind at them, and I get it. And I'm not trying to be contrarian, it's just I hate seeing the same thing over and over again. When a dad comes back from serving in the military and he surprises his son at like his basketball game, he'll like be dressed up as the ref or some shit, and then he'll call a timeout. And the dumbass son had no idea that his dad was the ref because he's wearing like a ref fucking shirt. Pops off the shirt, he's got his fucking camo gear on, and his son's like, Dad, you came. It's like, all right. This is hard to talk about because it's so nice. Like, it's a tearjerker of a moment, but at the same time, I'm like, let's see how the kid does in the game first. Let's see how he performs. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if he puts up a double-double. Then be a proud dad. See, that's what I would do if I ever served in the military, and they're like, all right, you got to come home and you got to surprise your son at this basketball game. I'd wait till the very end, all right, to dictate how I react to seeing my own son. I'd be like under the bleachers, like peeking through a crack, like looking at my son fucking shoot hoops. And if he has a bad game, it's not going to be a happy meeting for him because I'll just drive right home and wait for him to come home and surprise him then. He'll be like, Dad, I'll be like fucking 1 for 17 from the field. 8 turnovers? Are you kidding? You think I want to go back to fucking Iraq now? You know how bad that is for me I hated it there. But I'd rather be there in the muck with my brothers, taking off turbans, than watch you go 1 for 17 in a basketball game. I don't care that it's CYO. I don't care that it's for the church. All right? How dare you? I come all the way back from Iraq to watch you play a game and you go 1 for 17? Get out in the fucking street. We're gonna go do some shots. Let's get your shots up right now. We're gonna work on your percentage. That's the kind of dad I would be. Or like imagine like you're running a marathon, right? And like your dad comes back from fucking serving and he surprises you. Like you're like a mile away from the finish line and you see your dad like saying, I'm home from Iraq. Like, do you stop running the race? Like, what if you're leading that race? What if you're winning that race? You're on pace to win. Get like whatever the prize is. And you see your dad holding a sign like, I'm back, surprise. Like, do you stop? Do you fucking give up the W? Because if I'm that dad, I want you to keep going. Don't stop for me just because I'm home. We FaceTime all the time when I'm fucking out in the shit, as they say. Just finish the race. Dude. Don't stop and come give me a hug. You're fucking up your time. You worked your ass off for this to even get into this fucking marathon, and you're gonna stop? You see your old man? That would piss me off. Even doing that would just piss me off. Just like, stop. I don't know. Surprising kids at their fucking sporting events. What if the kid doesn't play? What if you show up at a Pee-wee football game, dressed up as the mascot, pop top, show you like, it's me, your dad. And then you come to find out that your kid's not even playing? He's been lying to you in all the letters he sends you? Like all the letters he's been sending you over the last year while you're away in Iraq or fucking Darfur or whatever people fight? You're getting letters like, hey, Dad, I scored 2 touchdowns today. I had 270 yards. I killed it. You show up at the game, your son doesn't even play. I'd be livid. That's all I got to say about that. I just don't like the filming of it. You know? I just don't like the putting it out there and be like, look at this magical moment. It's like, see how your kid does in the game first. All right? That's what I got to say about that. All right? Speaking of sports, I guess like, you know what I hate about the internet? One of these things I hate is that I see it all the time. It's been around forever. It's fucking trick shot vids. You ever see those things like where like a guy like shoots a basket over his house and it goes in the hoop that's behind his house for some reason, and he like loses his mind? It's like, oh my God, I fucking did it. It's like, it took you 17 days working 9 to 5. You worked 9 to 5 on trying to make one shot? Are you fucking kidding me? Get a job, idiot. And that's coming from someone who doesn't have a job. That should mean a lot more. Or like you see like the guys with like the fucking, they got like a thing of pickup sticks or whatever, like they got toothpicks, and they have like a thing on a Roomba, like a fucking toilet paper shit on a Roomba. I don't even like, the thing these people do is like, it's just mind-bogglingly stupid. Like, you ever hear Dude Perfect? Those fucking losers that made like millions of dollars off like doing trick shots. They throw like a football from the stands into like a hoop that's on a field for some reason. Fuck those guys. Because they're not showing you the 92 hours it took them to fucking do that. And then they act like they did it on the first try. They're like, oh my God, I'm so surprised. If I shot more than 10 shots to try and get a trick shot in and it went in, I'd be like, oh, finally, like, I don't give a shit. Thank God, like, that fucking took forever. Fuck Dude Perfect. Fuck trick shots. Shut up. Like, with the ping pong ball going off the pots and pans, like, into a cup. And, like, they don't even hide it anymore. They'll show you, like, a million ping pong balls, which represent all the misses and all the time they spent on this stupid-ass trick to go viral on TikTok. As someone who tries to go viral on TikTok frequently, that's offensive to me. Fuck you, dude. You hit the pot, ding dong, doom dong, in a solo cup. Yeah. Fuck you. Get a hobby. Get a life. Pump the brakes on your fucking shit life. Fucking, I don't know. Start dating your ex again. Who cares that you gained a little weight? Fucking put the ping pong ball down. Throw a suit and tie on. Go to the office 9 to 5 instead of spending your workless days trying to make a ball into a cup. For whose enjoyment? An 11-year-old's? You're fucking 32. You're already divorced. Fucking, you've got nothing going for yourself. You just got laid off. And you're making content for 11-year-olds? As someone who substitute teaches, 11-year-olds suck. They're the worst. I don't give a shit what they like. You're trying to make videos for middle schoolers. Your life sucks, bruh. Hate to break it to you. That's fucking lame. That's dumb. I did it. Shut up. Fucking goddamn it, bro. You know what I would do? I'll do a trick shot. I'll do a trick shot with a 9mm, and I'll come to your fucking crib. As you make the shot, I'll go behind my back, pop you one in the skull. Is that dark? Yeah. Do I regret saying it? Yeah, I do. But I said it. So that's my trick shot, is just shooting you in the head because you annoy me on Instagram. And like, it's like one of those videos that like I watch all the time, even though I hate them. I'm giving these guys views for some reason, but I hate these videos, but I'll still watch just to like make myself angry about something. You guys ever do that? You guys ever hate watch shit? I love to hate watch, bro. Whatever. Like, speaking of hate watch, like I just hate watched that fucking Timothée Chalamet award fucking speech he had, where he talks to himself like he's a fucking athlete. He compares himself to Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps. It's like, I want to be like Michael Phelps and Michael Jordan. I want to be one of the greats. Get those fucking legends' names out of your goddamn mouth. If I was at that award show, I would have pulled a Will Smith and went up there and smacked the shit out of that kid. A, because he's not that good of an actor. I haven't seen the Bob Dylan movie yet, and I don't care how good it is. Okay, he's not that good. He's a twink pussy, dude. I'm sorry, but Chalamet has ruined Dune. I would have liked Dune if it wasn't Chalamet. He's like a skinny little bit. Like, he's supposed to be a tough guy in Dune. Who's he taking down? Other twink pussies? Like, I don't know why people like this guy so much. He's so hot. It's like, all right, cool. Good chin structure. I get it. All right, I don't have that sort of chin structure. So, 1 point for Chalamet. But I bet you I could beat him one-on-one in basketball. He wants to talk Michael Jordan. Let's hit the hardwood. You want to be one of the greats? Saddle up. All right? Because I'm taking you in the paint every fucking time. Backing you down. Dribble, dribble. I don't even have to make a move. I'll just back you down until you're out of bounds and then just lay it up. All right? You want to talk Michael Jordan? Get his name out of your fucking mouth, Timothée. Your name's Timothée. You're French. That's dumb. Being French sucks. What do you have, the Eiffel Tower and fucking baguettes? You are a baguette. All right? Change one of those letters around. I'm not going to tell you which. Figure it out. I would never say that word, but for Timothée Chalamet, dude's a baguette. All right? He sucks. His movies suck. He fucked a peach on screen, got nominated for an Oscar. I fuck peaches all the time, dude. What do I get for it? Yelled at by my dad. Stop fucking the fruit again, James. This is pathetic. Your mom's got these fresh peaches and you're fucking them. Shut up, Dad. I gotta get off. I have a lot of pent-up energy. I need to get off. No girl will fuck me, so I'm gonna fuck all these fruits. Mangoes, bananas, avocado, not a fruit. I don't care, I'm fucking it. Nah, but Timothée Chalamet, dude, I just don't like him. It's like, I want to be one of the greats. He's like, I know it's not like, and this is a perfect impression of him. He's like, I know it's not like fucking like cool to say, but like, I want to go down in history as one of the greats. I'm like, dude, again, I would do the same trick shot I did for the guys doing trick shots, just like around the head, pop. Like if I had a bow and arrow, just like through his heart. I don't know. Then I'd rip his heart out and fucking eat it or something. I don't know. I'm crazy. Unpredictable. I'm interesting though. Interesting man in the room. That makes me interesting, dude. If I ate Timothée Chalamet's heart, that's the most interesting thing that's ever happened in the world. Tell me right now. Tell me something that's more interesting than me eating Timothy Chalamet's heart live at an award show when he's talking about how he's Michael Jordan of acting, which I know is not what he meant, but that's how I took it. And you know what? It's subjective. But yeah, fuck Timothy Chalamet. He sucks. It's like there's this new generation. Like, what happened to cool actors? What happened to the Paul Newmans, the Jack Nicholsons? All right, what happened to these guys? Like, we've got fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. I get it, he's still around, but he's kind of past his peak, dude. He's still like banging like 20-year-olds, which is kind of gross. He's 50, and it's like, dude. But again, if I was in this position, I don't know what I'd be doing. But yeah, it's like he's just not cool, man. Like, we need like the cool actors, like Cool Hand Luke, like fucking James Dean, like smoking cigs, like we need like what happened to James Dean? You guys remember James Dean? You pussies probably don't even know James Dean. He did 3 movies, 3 hits, 3 classics, 3 Oscar nominations: East of Eden, Giant, and Rebel Without a Cause. That's it. And he's a legend. That's an actor. That's a guy. Okay, he's not like Timothy Chalamet doing Dune 2, Dune 3, fucking I'm gonna fuck a peach 1. I don't even know what he does. I'm tired of actors like acting like I gotta be one of the greats. It's like, shut up, dude. Just be great then. Don't talk about being great. Just be great. You want a SAG award. Gives a shit. You know what would SAG? Your girlfriend's tits if she didn't get work done. Fucking Kendall Jenner or whatever her name is. I don't give a shit. He's parading her around like, look at me, I got a Jenner. It's like, dude, if you were dating Caitlyn Jenner, that'd be cool. That'd be badass, because that's an Olympian. You want to talk athletes? That's an athlete. Or at least he was an athlete. I don't know what she is now. But they, like, fucking mix it up, dude. You go for the most popular Jenner, go for Caitlyn. Date Caitlyn Clark, too, after that. Just date athletes. Be a man. I don't know. Shut up. Fucking parading your Jenner around. Fucking unbelievable. Fuck Timothy Chalamet. There, I said it. I don't care about, like, I see girls, like, post pictures of him, like, thirst trapping him. Like, I'll regular trap you, lady, in my basement. All right? I'll regular trap you. You kidding? Okay? Knock, knock, who's there? It's me. You trapped. All right? Fuck off, Timothy Chalamet, that piece of shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to get this angry on the pod, but whatever. I think I'm gonna get a vasectomy. Just dealing with these kids all the time, substitute teacher. I'm like, I'm not taking any chances. You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't even have sex anymore. Haven't had sex in like a month. That's not because I don't even want to, because that could lead to kids. You know, it's not that like no girl wants to have sex with me. That's definitely not it. That can't be it. Look at me. Look at this. Who doesn't want this, bro? I go out to bars sometimes with the baseball bat and just swing it around to keep the babes from like attacking me. All right, I'm like a beetle. I'm like one of the Beatles, just walking around town getting chased by babes all the time, and I have to deny that because I don't want to risk it for kids. I hate kids. I'm also just not ready for kids, man. Like my buddy who has a kid, he needed diapers, so I went with him to like CVS to go get diapers. And we walk in, he like beelines it for the aisle because he's been there before. He knows what he's doing. He's a dad. He's an adult. He goes right to the diapers. He doesn't even need to ask for help. He just goes right there. And I stop 2 feet in because I saw my reflection on the security camera. You know how like the security camera shows like your reflection and I was just like, whoa. It's like a little delayed. This is kind of cool. Whoa. I like try to catch myself looking away. And I did that for like 4 minutes. And then he comes up to me with the diapers already bought. He's like, the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, you already got them? He's like, yeah. Been here for like 10 minutes, dude. I was like, I don't know. Do you see this? He's like, dude, I have a child at home. Stop wasting time. Let's go. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. I got to go tend to my kid. So that was my CVS experience. So I guess I'm not ready for kids. Yeah. Also, like, then if I have a kid, like, I have to have sex with a MILF. Who wants that, dude? MILFs are kind of overrated. I think MILFs are like, now that I'm of age where like women, not girls, women my age are having kids and they're technically becoming MILFs, this is not as attractive as when I was like 20. Like I got with a MILF once when I was 20. She was like a 42-year-old Australian. And she had like a kid. Her background was a kid. Saw her at a bar in town. And we exchanged numbers, even though I fucking took her home that night. I'm already being that pussy I was talking about before. That's the point. But this is how I found out she was a mom. She had a kid in her background. I was like, what is that? She's like, this my kid. Because she was Australian. Good eye, mate. This my kid. Oh, that's my kid. It's my Joey. I was like, ew. All right. Pony up. I'm down. This is going to be fun. Always wanted to get with a MILF. I've been watching MILF porn since I was 12. Big leagues. Okay, sign me up. It was fine. I mean, it was all mangled down there like she was in war. Australian war or whatever. But now, dude, like MILFs are just like my age, so it's not as hot anymore. I mean, I guess I could get with like a 60-year-old. That's like weird. I don't know. Let's menopause this conversation and move on. Speaking of sex, dude, like who here has ever had sex with a woman that required, and that sexual interaction required a safe word? Because I've had plenty of, I never really needed a safe word, dude. I'm in and out. I'm like fucking SEAL Team 6. In and out, mission complete, bop, done. 2 minutes, in and out, I'm gone. My jacket's already, like, I'm still like doing my thing, my jacket's already on. Like I'm putting clothes on as I'm like, you know? Back when I had sex, I don't have sex anymore because that leads to kids and I just refuse to have kids. But whoever needed like a safe word, like, all right, like this is gonna be hot and heavy, like, if I'm going too hard on you, just yell fucking Jumanji. What the fuck? You're bringing child's film into your sex bedroom? Like what? Jumanji, bro. Pineapple. Yell fruit, man. Meanwhile, I'm fucking fruits. You guys are yelling fruits during sex like that? No, but I just think that's weird. Like, I don't know. Sex isn't that deep, bro. Just get in and out. Have fun. Have a little connection. Like, and sex without someone that you don't have a connection with is a little weird now. Like, one night stands kind of skeeve me out. And again, this is not because no girl wants to have sex with me. It's only because I just don't want kids and like I don't want to have to deal with that pressure or whatever. And but a safe word? I don't know. I don't like that. I would never like. I had a friend once who. It's a tough topic of conversation, but he had an encounter, a sexual encounter with this girl, and the girl was like, "Can you pretend to assault me?" My friend was like, "What?" She's like, "No, I'm like into it. Like, can you just like pretend to assault me?" It's like, "You want a little salt and pepper? What the fuck? You want a sea salt right now? I'm not fucking doing that, dude. That's disgusting. Holy shit, bro. If a girl asked me to do that, I would have slapped her. I said, absolutely not. I would never assault a woman. Even to pretend is disgusting. Safe words during sex. Let's get back into it. Why? This episode of the James Lennon podcast is brought to you by safe words in sex. Why? That's what this podcast is brought to you by, because I don't have any sponsors because nobody fucking listens. Just kidding. No, but not really. But why? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you got? Ropes involved? What is this? Fucking BDSM? You need a safe word? What do you fucking, I don't know. It's weird, right? I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe I'm just jealous of everyone that gets to use safe words and I've never really put it down like that. I don't throw it down like that. No girl ever looks at me naked and goes, I need a safe word. They're like, I'm going to say no words to you during this, actually. I'm going to make no noises. Just looking at your appearance, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I'm going to be scrolling through my phone, probably texting other guys, and paying little to no attention to you. But you go in there, you have fun. Get in there, have fun, you know? Do your best. Do your best. That's what they say to me when they look at me naked. No girl has ever been like, safe word. Okay, when you're inside me, I'm going to yell fucking deer in headlights when it's fucking, that's safe words. I don't know. There's a deer right there. That's why I said deer. Yeah, dude, sex just isn't that deep, bro. Especially for me, because I'm only like 4 inches in. But I just don't get the safe word thing, man. I don't know. Fucking, like, you getting choked out? Like, I had a girl, like, the second girl I ever had sex with, we called her the Upstate Strangler because it wasn't really creative. She was from upstate, and she strangled me. So called her the Upstate Strangler. And it was like my second sexual experience ever, and I was like, oh, what? She tried to kill me. Like, I got scared, as if she was trying to, like, literally, like, I don't know, maybe she's into fucking dead bodies or something. Kills me off, and then she gets her way. But I was scared. And then she texted me the next day, and I ghosted her. I haven't ghosted a girl since, but I was terrified of her, dude. I had to ghost her before she turned me into a ghost. You know? Upstate Strangler. Like, I'm not putting my hands on a woman. Like, when I have sex, I put my hands behind my back, bro. And I get them to sign a fucking one of those papers that gives me consent to have sex with them, and then I post it on Instagram and say, "Hey, this is your signature," because it's too wild a world out there, dude. You have sex with a girl without getting the proper documents in order. She goes on fucking CNN. She's like, "This guy assaulted me." Then you're in court defending yourself for something you didn't do. I don't know. It's not my vibe. That's when I would yell my safe words in court. Jumanji, fuck. Jumanji, please stop. You're fucking me now. I don't want to go to jail. Just because I gave you that lame-ass dick doesn't mean you have to sue me. That's what would happen. I would give such a bad performance sexually that she'd be like, that was pretty much like assault. We're going to courts over this. All right? Yeah. It's enough of that, dude. Fuck the zoo. My friend invited me to the zoo over the weekend. I was like, what are you, 9? I'm gonna look at depressed animals. All the animals in there are fucking depressed. The last zoo I went to was the San Diego Zoo back in like 2014. And I was looking at these animals, like they looked heavily medicated. Like the zebras looked like they wanted to put a shotgun in their mouths. The fucking lemus, is that an animal? I don't know. The fucking lemus were fucking like cutting their little legs. I was like, bro, I'll put you out of your misery right now. And then on top of that, even worse than the depressed animals was the price of food. I was like, can I get some chicken nuggets? And they're like, fucking $50. It's like $50? $50, you should hand me a gun. I should be able to eat what I kill out in the zoo. You know what I mean? Like I'm having flamingo for lunch. All right? That's what the zoo experience. I'm gonna open up my own zoo, and for a pretty penny, you get to eat what you kill. You know? You show up, you look at the animals, and they're already depressed, so you're doing them a favor. They'd rather be a hot meal than fucking be in a zoo. Okay? That being in a zoo sucks. Like you get like fake rocks and bullshit. Yeah, everyone's looking at you all the time. That's kind of how I feel being a redhead. Everyone just looks at me all the time. It's weird, you know? But yeah, fuck zoos. Not a fan. I don't even, like, who invites a 30-year-old man to the zoo? It was like a friend of mine. He's like, you want to go to the zoo? And I was like, no, not at all, dude. No. What kind of question is that, bro? The zoo? Why, so I gotta look at a giraffe? Oh, look at the fucking neck is so long. Fuck are you talking about? Oh, fucking neck. Look at the neck. It's one hell of a neck. The fuck up. I'd only go to the zoo if they let me kill an animal there and have it for lunch. Especially with the prices they got for food there. Which is kind of funny, eating animals at a zoo. Like, do you eat animals out of like a fucking, it would be funny, I don't even know. My brain's retarded. Reel it in. So you're eating like farm animals at a zoo. Can you eat like zoo animals at a farm? You ever think of that? That's a good idea. Could be $1 million idea. Show up to a farm, you're looking at the cows, and you're eating fucking eating a lion brisket. That could be cool. I don't know, I got good ideas. Sue me. Whatever. I hate celebrities, man. I already talked about Chalamet, but fucking back-to-back on my Twitter timeline today was a Bad Baby diss track. The fucking Dr. Phil chick. She came out with a diss track for some girl. Horrible. She was like shitting on this girl for being a whore as she was twerking in like a thong. She's like, you a dumbass hoe. It's like, look at what you're doing right now in front of a camera. It's like, you a dumbass hoe, everybody know. Shut up, Bad Baby, whatever your dumbass name is. You can't rap. What are you talking about? I rap. Like, what does she rap about? Like, fucking, yo, I'm about to take your blood and spill. Got famous off of Dr. Phil. Come at me, I'm gonna have to kill. She didn't even have one of those lines. That's good shit, bro. But Bad Baby was like, you a hoe. Look at my ass pop while I do this diss track. It's like, shut up, Bad Baby. Piece of shit. And then after that tweet, I scrolled down. I was like, all right, I need something more positive. Then I see fucking Dan Bilzerian telling me I gotta be a Christian now. Didn't you used to pay girls to like grab your cock in pictures for Instagram, you dumb fuck? Also, this is a true story, and this is why I genuinely hate this dude. During the Vegas shooting a few years ago, he recorded himself while shots are being fired out. People are getting murdered, right? He walks up to a cop that's like behind a bunker with his gun out, and he goes up to the cop while recording himself. Look it up, it's online. He goes, give me your gun, I can help. I was in the army, I can help, give me your gun. While recording himself. I'm not even trying to be funny, that's just pathetic, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, Dan Bilzerian? You fucking made it off daddy's money, and you put daddy's money into a casino where fucking you went gambling, you made a little more money. Then you hired whores to get on your boat, And now you're talking about being Christian? Fuck that, dude. Fuck, the Catholic Church has enough bad shit going on behind the scenes, dude. They don't need Dan Bilzerian being a spokesman. Honestly, I wish he died at that fucking Las Vegas shooting. I don't even care. He's just a piece of shit. He's just a rich piece of shit that nobody likes. Fuck him to death. Am I jealous of him? Yeah, I'd love to have babes grabbing my cock on Instagram on a yacht. But I am me. I'm a schmuck. So now I got to shit on him. He also just objectifies women. Like, he's just a gross piece of shit. Like, I say a lot of dumb shit, sexist shit, but I'm kidding. Like, he just is a piece of shit. I don't know. Fuck Dan Bilzerian, little cocksucker. I should beat his ass. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll find him. He'll probably kick the shit out of me. He's pretty jacked. But I'll roofie him first, and then I'll get him woozy. I'll wobble his legs. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, kid. All right, we'll end on fucking Dan Bilzerian, I guess. Fuck that dude. But, ladies and gentlemen, post it on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. YouTube link is going to be right here, I guess, if I'm in camera. But yeah, just go fucking, even if you don't watch and you're a friend of mine, just subscribe and leave it alone. I know, like, I even what I just said, I hate saying. Like, I hate like and subscribe. Like, I hate doing that, but you got to do it sometimes. So just go and like and subscribe. Just make me feel good. Yeah, that'd be cool. Follow me on Instagram, just James Lennon. TikTok, James Lennon Comedy. And then, of course, the motherfucking boys, Want an Angel, Medallion Media, right here. Give them a follow. They're doing fucking awesome work. Fucking can't wait to do more shit with them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got everything, or everything's good? All right, later, guys.
Fuck the light at the end of the tunnel, cause I'm living for today. Trying not to drown in a bottle. Death all around me, drugs seem to numb me. Mental getting sicker, the devil's getting comfy. Acupuncture with the smoke like a mason storm. Legs crossed like a Buddhist, smoking Buddha. Angry tuna, chillin' getting brain from Uma. Used to lose, now everybody kangaroos. Hop off the schnitzel, see me on casino. Smoke the marijuana, always been the same guy. Whether ballin' on the yacht or hauling from the cops, I'm falling on the fox till I'm spoiled up in the box. All you gotta do is see me when you see me. I'm burning bitches from the TV like a CD.